in the building. You heard? Man, so we finally here, y'all.
We here.
How y'all feel?
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
You heard me.
Yeah, man. Been a long time coming. First episode of Damage Control.
Yes.
Got some folks in the building that we do this on a normal anyway. You know, we
normal.
Always chatting and
Debating.
Arguing. We arguing.
Debating.
Oh. I say she dropped the baby name.
Debating.
Debating, yes. Yes. I got about 10 group chats where debating is the only thing that exists.
Yes.
So,
And we do it just to hear this nigga.
man, but I'm excited though, man. It's been a long time coming, man. A lot of people always say, you know, you should do a podcast. Crazy thing is, like, podcasts, I feel like I've been doing for years. It's just that I didn't know it was called podcasting. You know what I mean?
Right, so it's natural.
It's natural, man. It's a natural thing to just elaborate and have a bunch of commentary on, you know, whether it's music, sports, you know, entertainment, movies, whatever, man. Whatever it may be, I always enjoyed it, and I enjoyed hearing other people's perspectives. So I wanted to provide this platform to do so. And it's called Damage Control. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hit
that motherfucker
subscribe button. Shout out to all Tom McDonald fans. We love y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, follow the What's the Word page. And
No, you did not shout that.
Shameless plug. Go follow.
Shameless plug.
But without further ado, let my co-host or co-cast, I should say right now, introduce themselves. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? It's your girl Tina from the Tina Carter Show, also from Carter Productions. You can follow me on all social media. That's Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, ClubHouse. Everything is at Tina Carter Show.
ClubHouse. Okay.
And it's your boy Nick Moss in the building, owner of Open Heart Production, financial empowerment coordinator, artist. You can find me at Forever Nick Moss on all social media platforms.
Deflection.
Oh yeah.
That nigga go yell out his ad lib. That's like when King Rice yell out, Vaughn. Yo, rest in paradise Divine, man. He was one of them guys.
The realest. One of the realest.
But man, it was pretty hot in the city this week, man. What y'all feel about this Nelly interview he did with What Up Radio? Is that what it's called?
It was a lot of tea sipped.
A lot of tea sip, a lot of tea spilled.
Literally.
Who we believe in, Ali or Nelly? Who y'all got?
If I'm riding nobody's side, you know what I mean?
Okay.
To be honest with you, due to the fact everybody, like I said, has their own perspective. You know what I mean? Do I understand both perspectives? Yes. And do I lean more towards a Nelly due to his mentality? Yes. Because he is a man at the end of the day and he is only fending for himself. Ali, it seemed like, from what he says, was more looking for him to carry him, which is, I feel, is a sign of, I'm a straight up guy, a sign of weakness. And I have a problem with that.
I have a problem with people keep saying that he was looking for Nelly to carry him. Now, Nelly is a legend. Let's not get that twisted. I'm not dissing Nelly. But what I'm saying is Ali has a right to speak his piece. And I believe that he came with a few receipts. So we can't say
What was the receipts? Can you tap on that real quick?
Okay.
He deleted all the messages, that's all.
Well, I've been following Ali for a while, so I saw all the receipts.
What's the receipt?
And basically, he was going back through text messages, like talking about the Country Grammar 20th anniversary kind of reunion concert that they did here in St. Louis.
Right.
Stuff back. I mean, like, it's a lot to unpack. Like, literally, people have to understand that's trying to choose a side, Nelly or Ali. This is 20 years of a situation that people are trying to unpack.
So what was the receipt? So on the receipt, was he saying, was Nelly saying...
He was showing text messages leading up to the Country Grammar concert that was...
And what was just give me was Nelly like, nah, we ain't doing it, or was he for
No,
it?
he was the one reaching out to him. Ali was saying he was the one that left him. He left Nelly on reach.
So, okay, we're going to pause on that real quick, because
Okay.
Nelly did mention something saying he was reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
And what Ali was saying was, no, why?
Well, if you're hurt and you feel like you haven't got your just due, there's a lot of reasons why
So
you would say
we're going to mix, another point that he made, so we're going to mix, and this comes to character, this comes to me taking care of my family. So I'm going to mix my personal feelings towards this check.
Sometimes it's bigger than money, but
I think the root of it
For
was
you to
definitely
reach
money.
out to say, I'm going to get you some money and share it with you?
the
I think
root
it
of
definitely
it,
was money.
Ali said himself
Give me that money,
on
bro.
his live that
I'm
I
finna
watched
get that
last night. He literally said that Nelly told 90% truth, but it was 10% that was a little twisted and
I don't care.
misconstrued.
90 cents enough.
But those were the bigger
If
parts.
it's 90%,
That's enough.
I didn't know he said that.
That's
If
enough
it's
for me.
90%,
If Ali said,
But think about it.
10% is
Think
business
about
on the
it.
side.
If you twist 10%, I'm just saying, if you twist 10% of something, even if you have 90%, that's enough to, because people are already going to sway more towards Nelly anyway because he's the bigger star.
I bet you the 10%
He's the biggest star.
about him.
It is what it is. He's the biggest star.
I bet you the 10% about it's about Ali. Like that 10% of a lie is all about Ali.
But was Ali really selfish all of these years? Was he really selfish? Wasn't he always right by Nelly's side? I don't know. I'm trying to see where it was that Ali was selfish.
When he spoke to Ali quitting the group several times, and Nelly asked him to come here for shows, and he wouldn't show up sometimes. So he wasn't there on some of them live performances.
He didn't come to the 20th anniversary thing that was here in St. Louis.
Why? Why not? Is it a...
You gotta ask that.
Like Nelly,
It's the
if
people.
Nelly says something like the 20th anniversary is something bigger than all of us, and he's Nelly himself, he's minimizing himself, and he's the star of the group, meaning everybody else in that situation should have been able to do the same thing.
Agree.
And I think
Everybody else did except who?
I guess I
just feel like everybody.
He said everything comes back to
Like,
Ali.
I mean, Ali knew if he eventually kept poking the bear. First of all, Nelly is a Scorpio. I'm bringing up again because I'm a Scorpio myself.
Scorpio.
You keep on poking us, eventually we are going to attack. That's just how we are built. That's how we are built. He knew that in order for this story to really get heard, Nelly was going to have to get aggravated. So he poked him on social media for months, dissing him. And finally, Nelly did what? He went up on What Up Radio, and he literally spilled it all.
But do you think he was trying to do that to get the attention? Like he kept poking to get a response. That's all he wanted was a response.
But what
to
did Nelly
get
give
light
him?
shine back
But during
on
that
his
time, what did Nelly
irrelevant motherfucking ass.
Nelly didn't have to respond, but he did. I think it was good because it was time for this to literally be handled because people are taking Nelly's side.
But I feel like this is something
people take Ali's side.
I feel like this is something that's handled behind closed doors, especially when they have the messages and the receipts of what was going on behind closed doors, and he just wasn't. I guess that relay of them having that communication or sit down wasn't able to have it, but it wasn't. It shouldn't have been something that was aired out just on IG Live and What Up Radio. But if I'm Nelly, I will go ahead and do that.
That's why
That's
I
I'm doing
like Pretty Willie Mo Jr. That's why I kind of with his response because he touched on it. It was kind of sad to see two legendary guys, a part of a legendary group, coming out of St. Louis, do it like this, and then make the shade room. It really didn't look good, guys. I'm just saying.
But Pretty Willie's thumbnail said Nelly hated on me.
It was a little.
I mean, but
you could call a few of
that's
that
the
messy
YouTube.
boots,
That's
but,
the YouTube.
I mean,
I don't give a damn.
But
you
I
thirsty
feel like
too,
what he
nigga.
said in the end, though, it was like it was hard to see the
You
legends
one of them
go in.
niggas.
Well,
Hey, Pretty really did well for himself out of St. Louis.
Pretty good.
he did.
Yeah, I said like he can stand on his
I didn't know
own.
he went independent to put out his main song that he known for. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Went crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He did. So he
Personally, I like
probably
these
feel,
four
and plus he kind of, he definitely has changed his life and everything as well. Like, and so I think he spoke from a different palette where he probably would have if he was in a different place maybe.
So you don't
years
think he
ago.
lied and he wasn't looking for clout?
I don't think. I mean, he was playing a YouTube game, which if you're a businessman,
He's still
that's
a
what
St.
you're
Louis
supposed to do.
dude. He gonna say,
So
yeah,
that's
I
still
heard he
business, you
talked
say.
stuff back in the
Yeah, I
day.
respect. He put
but
that
it was
trailer
sad.
in front. You see the trailer for
Yeah,
his
man.
He's still a St. Louis dude at the end of the day. You
I
cannot take
fast
St.
forward
Louis
that
out of
motherfucker.
nobody that's from
No, that
Louis.
shit was
Born and
real. I
raised.
understood it.
I didn't know he even had a movie coming out. But
It was like
man.
a documentary.
Yeah, it's like a documentary.
Man, we shamelessly plugging you right now, bro.
Right. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, man, that story. I feel like, man, we had to get into that just off a rip, just because it was in St. Louis, and we all from St. Louis, and I mean, the whole city was kind of caught.
Shout out to both of them guys, though.
Yeah, man, but outside of that, man, it's been a lot going on up in with Funk Flex, man, as well, with this whole Jay-Z and Drake debacle. How you feel about that? The battery's breaking.
But this nigga face.
Okay, well, we need to charge for a minute.
Damn, bro.
Do y'all have y'all chargers?
Yeah, mine's here.
Gia, we back, man. Man,
And we back. Back at your mama crib.
Yo, first episode, man. So please grace us if we having some technical difficulties. If it's gonna be chopped up a little bit, hey, just know it's gonna get better from here on out. So yeah, that's that. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, hit in the comment section, and Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah.
And black women create.
Yes, sir, man. But I think next to get into, we should jump into that this whole Jay-Z versus Drizzy Drake Rogers brought on by the commentary of Funk Flex.
What'd he say?
Basically, the whole situation was he don't believe Jay-Z has the willpower to put up 20 records against Drizzy Drake Rogers in 2021.
I agree.
Are you kidding me?
I agree.
It's just records from the record that he had with Kanye. You throw ham on niggas in Paris. Otis. I mean, what's that?
I mean, come on. We said 20. We didn't say 5. 20.
Oh, and what?
I'm just saying, we talking about, we got to understand of how far back Jay-Z is compared to Drake.
Exactly.
The Jay-Z
still got records that knock if you put it on the club. Stop playing with Jay-Z.
But listen.
Don't play with Sean
But
Clark.
within 10 years, this is over a span for Jay-Z, it's over a span of 30 years. And not even that, 20 years. Because 10 years he haven't been as relevant as Drake has been. And hold on, in 10 years, what Drake has accomplished in 10 years, it took him 20 years.
Not knocking.
Pause right there, and we talking about
fan of
musically. And we talking about musically. So when it comes to a fact that we talking Drake, who can give you good 50 songs that's gonna bang back to back to back.
It depends who you're asking.
Okay, we're asking
It depends
majority.
who you're
We're asking majority
if you're
of the world.
asking me,
Majority.
Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z,
One
my
person
cousin
out
in
of
my head,
billions.
That dude got records galore. You cannot mess with Jay. I'm sorry. He's just on a level. I don't want to talk
So
about.
when are we gonna actually look at numbers and not perspective? And individual perspective?
So I mean,
numbers guy.
if you
Academics.
It's a fact, bro. It's a fact.
she gonna throw out academics, you know, act like them numbers.
Right. Act like they don't fucking not relevant.
I don't even think it come down to the number aspect, really. I just think it's a matter of the era, because when you look at most consumers right now, you would have to educate Jay-Z glory days to them. You know what I mean? Like, some of his records won't resonate because of where the era is and where music is. And when you take Drake, he's kind of the centerpiece of where music is sonically today. And so, yeah, Otis, like you said, Otis is a crazy record. Ham is a crazy record.
2.
Otis is specifically, though, is...
Back to
I don't know if that's going to do well in these type of...
You can
this type of
even
climate.
say
No,
on the
Otis
run
is
part
snap.
two
Come on, Otis
is-
is
I don't
snap.
know. I mean...
Otis is snap, bro.
Bro, you put on something like you put on 0 to 100.
Will it beat it? Is what you're saying? Like, will it beat 0 to
I don't.
100?
Yeah, man. I don't think. That's what I'm saying. In comparison,
Yeah,
you got to
bro.
think about the opponent.
Watch
I think Jay-Z can last with pretty much outside of maybe the Drakes, the Futures, and maybe Wayne. I don't know if he gonna eclipse many outside.
So what I'm
I
trying
don't
to say
think he
is,
compete with those three. He can probably make it with everybody else.
so my comparison to this is like a Nina Simone, right? Say if we do a Nina Simone Misunderstood, that shit epic as fuck.
Right.
Like, that's something that everybody gonna be like, oh man, that shit, come on now, you can't. And then we put a Beyonce, what? I'm like, just throwing out one, Single Ladies or some shit like that.
We gotta leave Beyonce out of this.
Yeah,
part.
leave
She's
Beyonce
sacred.
out. That's my.
I gotta. Yeah,
I get it, but I'm just trying to say, like, she would.
I don't want the hive coming from
I'm
me.
saying it's not even.
We friends,
No,
y'all.
I know you're right.
Yeah, don't say it crazy.
Misunderstood. If you're talking about Nina
It's
Simone,
epic though, but it's.
But you
epic.
gotta think about.
I'm talking about the epicness.
You're not
But hold on,
even
back to
mentioning
what you
her
were saying.
biggest record.
What was you trying to
So my
parallel with
point
the Nina
is
Simone
the
thing?
epicness. Even though the times are completely different, I think the epicness. Otis compared to a fucking 0 to 100, I think due to how impactful Otis was compared to a 0 to 100, which didn't do as big as Otis, I think that could stand.
Well, it did do
But
as big as Otis if you talking about numbers wise, but go ahead.
numbers wise, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
guys.
I never heard of 0 to 100 in no movie.
Yeah.
You hear
Zero to 100 on the
Misunderstood.
radio and the club all the time.
Right, but I mean, when you got shit in movies all the time that's doing, it's just the epicness, the how much it bangs.
Nah, I can feel that.
And
but I think
longevity. Come on now, it's different, bro.
in that aspect, I would agree.
Longevity.
But I think the moment, let's say they do a versus, right? The moment you say Drake is doing a versus, all of his fans is following behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's going to be the majority, which it will be, of the audience,
So come on, you lost.
and you put an Otis on, it's not going to do well. because most of the audience is probably gonna be crowded with Drake fans, and which is Drake fans on everybody.
Disagree. Again.
It depends on what's it against, bro.
If the VERZUZ is promoted,
The oldest, whatever the oldest is against. You get what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I'm saying a record like 0 to 100. When you see the comments, that's gonna go up.
You think 0 to 100 beat?
And that's a light record, bro.
That's light as fuck.
But 0 to 100, bro, it's a slapper. Otis is kind of an acquired taste record.
That's why.
Production wise, you know what I'm saying. So I don't think majority of the audience that will be viewing that on that type of platform, you gotta think Apple Music, bro. Drake on all the playlist covers, you gotta think about that. That audience that's gonna trail behind that, majority are gonna be Drake fans. And now, is that beneficial for Hove? It's not. But you can't say just because all the audience is Drake fans, then he just automatically wins, and that's the reason why he wins. He's the bigger artist.
And then what he's done in,
big artist.
In a year,
in this
bro,
era in 2021.
Crazy, right, that's what I'm saying. He just
that's why I say the key word is 2021. If you want to say all time and you just say all inclusive, I think it's more of a debate. I'm still siding with Drake, and that's not no bias, because Drake can go places I don't think
Hove can go.
Really anybody really can go with him outside of maybe a few word breed artists. But I don't think Hove is one of them artists when it comes to just stepping out in so many different lanes.
Like, I'm trying to think what artists can do it, and I can't think.
Look, Cole don't like that.
all I'm saying is, don't
saying.
ever place your bets against Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z.
I
won't allow it.
I'm putting
Love Drake. I think Drake is a legend in his own right.
Drizzy like Tom Brady, man. I don't go against him.
Jay-Z.
That's stupid.
Drizzy like Tom Brady. I don't go against him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I respect Hove.
Like
Hove is.
Wait a minute. What? Say it again.
Drizzy's like Tom Brady. I don't bet against him.
Oh, my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna talk about Tom Brady, then I don't know. All right, go ahead. Don't bet against Jay. I'm just saying.
Hey, this is all hypothetical. This is never going to happen anyway.
But you can't. Oh, it's not.
Nah, this is.
But what if it did?
If it did, I would love it. But the likelihood of it happening,
the views would be nuts.
But it's not even
the internet. People would listen to me.
But
break the internet.
I think Future would have more of a chance.
Yeah, Future's the one person I put up against Drake that has a chance.
Y'all talking about Future in the same sentence as Drake and Jay-Z.
We're talking about hits,
it's respect.
We're talking about hits.
You know Jay-Z. You know like Future got multiple records with Jay-Z, right?
I don't care.
Jay-Z don't put himself next to anybody now.
Look, Future, don't take it no way. I love you.
Jay-Z ain't doing records with anybody now.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I think he deserves that.
But Jay-Z at the same time is a smart dude. If you know Future is moving, you gonna make.
And he been doing more records with Future than he put out a whole mixtape with Future. Drake did because he's so hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Drizzy. I mean, you can't. No, few ain't nobody to just look.
He even said his work ethic is crazy.
That's not what I said.
What he does is crazy. He said that on record, bro.
Yeah, I think
it's different.
I was surprised that Flex made this comment, being that he's from like that coast, and he's kind of a staple hip hop figure out there. I thought that was surprising, especially with his gripes that he have against Drake. But that's why I thought that's why it's coming from a place where somebody had to keep it 100.
Can I say this?
He had to keep it 100 because it ain't coming from
the same person who dissed Pac, talking about he shot himself, whatever. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not finna get into that.
I did not know that.
He's the same person who just got like reflection on camera. I don't know. He's a little debatable sometimes. Yeah. Whatever.
I'm just how you feel about him is his own decisions is one thing, but I'm just saying from the region that opinion came from was surprising to me. It ain't like Toronto got hip hop figures up there that we gonna look to and respect their opinion. Flex is one of those opinions that we look to and see what he say about certain things. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, but out of the verses that's happened so far, who y'all been liking though? Like out of the, you got Teddy Riley and Old Boy. You got Old Boy.
The most feel good record. VERZUZ. DMX and Snoop Dogg was a vibe from the beginning to
that's
the end.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I said they were like huge. Then, of course, I like... No, for real.
No, I'm not laughing.
They actually... You know what I'm saying? They actually knew each other's records.
Yeah.
It was actually a vibe. It actually felt competitive. Then also, you gotta talk about Teddy Riley and Babyface. Mm-hmm. That stuff was everywhere. It was viral.
Yeah, that one was
viral. Who y'all got?
Now, I like the DMX one, and the Snoop felt like competitive and celebratory at the same time, which I think is the essence of verses. Like you want to, the whole word verses is already competitive, but in a sense you celebrating two legends supposedly all the time. I don't know about the Ashanti and Keisha Cole one, but that's another story. They supposed to be legends, and you want them to be able to come and celebrate. You know, they fans to enjoy each other. And I thought that one was dope. I liked it. I ain't like this one, but I thought this one was hilarious. The Sean Garrett and the Dream one. Sean Garrett he was off something. I don't know what he
His head
was.
was blown on that camera. Sorry.
I thought
Shout out to the Dream.
I just had a ball laughing at that one, dog. Like, I liked it.
What about the intensity though? You know, it depends on what you're talking about, because it's more entertaining. And the one that really was intense for me was Gucci and Jeezy.
Oh yeah,
due
for
to
sure.
the fact of their
I
history.
actually
That was too
best one.
intense.
I think, you know what I'm saying? Due
anxiety.
to where they came from, you know what I mean? That foundation of where they came from, man.
And just the realness that felt
shit.
in that room.
You felt that energy through your phone.
Through the phone.
You know what I mean?
I felt like somebody was about to catch a
That was
body.
different.
Now, can I
Literally.
say who energy I really felt? If you talking about energy wise,
Who was that?
Erica Badu and Jill Scott.
That was fire.
You
That
know,
was fire. You know
every
what,
time,
bro? That
every
was
time
fire. It was
Jill
graceful.
came to the mic, she
It was
said,
grace.
and the fire.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It was two women that energy just can't be tapped. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was
That was one of
beautiful.
my favorites too.
It was viral.
I didn't see that one, dog.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
It was a couple people that had a lot of Wi-Fi issues, but bless their heart.
Yeah, but that Ashanti
that
one, which
situation.
you know what I'm saying? That Ashanti one, I think Ashanti handled herself.
Ashanti handled herself. Keisha Cole, man,
Gracefully.
she's just the ultimate level of a diva and just otherworldly when it come to that. I mean, you show up late, you come in directing and telling people what to do as
She
if you
lost.
Oh, she lost for sure. I picked Ashanti going into it.
She lost as a person, bro.
Okay, but if we talking about just strictly catalog,
I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry.
catalog.
I'm just talking about that versus, man. Who represented themselves well and who
But
came
that's
to show
that
up.
all. Why don't that all tie into it? Why don't your character tie into how you handle a versus? Because if we gonna say who won,
It ain't like she was the first. It ain't like they haven't seen several people win before them. You know how this go.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know how to. Yeah, they ain't even have to meet up in the same place. You in your own comfort of your home or wherever they was at. But
crazy.
I don't know. The Keisha Cole when she was just. I don't know. She's something else. I thought the Rick Ross and 2 Chainz was cool.
Do you
Ross-
think that was a good
I didn't think-
matchup?
no, I don't
That's
think
what
he
I was
should've-
doing theirs.
I don't think he. I just like the 2 Chainz brought the strippers out. Rick Ross getting them aside.
Yeah,
I was so bored.
That
I
wasn't a
said,
good
when is it
matchup
gonna
to
be
me, bro.
No, Ross is a higher caliber.
Yeah,
than
he is. So I don't know.
Then the 2
what-
Chainz, I thought Ross could have went against somebody like. I would have. I know it's crazy because they beat back in the day. I would have liked to see
50.
Ross versus 50 though. Yep, and I'm going with Ross.
50 is too much of a troll for that type of situation.
I'm going with Ross.
You gonna raw?
Yeah, I'm going
Over
with Ross.
50 Cent?
It's not a gap, but
But it ain't even that. 50 don't
Kinda
have.
join you.
50
He don't have
has
that many hits though.
50 has a strong, solid 10, and I feel.
That's solid.
Oh, he has a strong
yeah,
solid 10 that you
yeah,
may
I
not be able to do
agree.
nothing with.
I
But as
agree.
far as longevity and when you bring in the
Yeah.
collaborations, like
Yeah, I agree with
Rick
that.
Ross has stretched himself. You gotta think, he got records with Jay,
Still to
Drake,
this day, he moving.
Future. It's just when he
don't
put
matter
aside, like,
And that's what that.
It's over for everybody.
well, who
But
come?
I mean, that's one song.
In the
though.
club.
Oh, yeah.
Go
In the
shorty.
club, Candy Shop, yeah,
Many
them
Men.
ain't-
Many man.
And you know what? See,
We
21 questions. 21 questions.
yeah, but see, I don't even know if they gonna do well in the verses though.
thinking I'm
Those are
gonna
great
fall
B-side
off the
album
soul,
joints.
bro.
Definitely.
21 questions ain't. I ain't finna pull up with no 21 questions nowhere. I love it in album form. Outside of an album, I don't know how much I celebrate and champion 21
It's a
questions.
great video, great record.
You know what I'm saying?
had
So I
Megan
think-
Good in it. She
But
was hot at the
the
time.
reason why people will put him in any type of
Ross
category
got-
is due
I'm
to his
on
numbers and
one.
his impact.
I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
think about the stuff. How much he
yeah,
placed himself next to Drake, the
Drake.
Khaled, the Hoes, the
Yeah,
Ye's.
like, he
Future.
really-
It's just too many people he associated himself with that I think he can
agree.
pull it off.
could.
I ain't saying this by a gap.
Because we using features and he don't even. I don't think 50 did
Ross
a lot
got
of
a better
features.
catalog than
Right.
50 for
Talk about
sure
his
though.
50 didn't do a lot of features though
Oh,
like
Pop
that.
Smoke album, right? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that exactly the producer. When it come to mogul, I don't think 50 may be in a world class of his
He
own.
top three.
Power, you know what I mean? A whole
And
lot of
hip-hop
movie
moguls,
acting.
He top 3.
Oh yeah,
I think it's the Jay-Z, Diddy, and then 50. I give it that.
I got
Whoa,
Ye. I got
wait a
Ye up
minute.
there.
Yay?
Yeah.
Dr.
Shit,
Dre.
I forgot about Ye. Top
I got
3.
Ye
Y'all
up
been
there.
around?
Ye top 2.
Dr. Dre in high school?
Shit, 5. He the least one. 'Cause
Top
he-
5 moguls. I mean, I got Jay. I got Ye.
Kanye.
I got 50.
Yup.
Did
I
you
got
say Dre?
I'm about to say about Dre.
Dre.
Ice
But he
Cube?
only made one move that made him where he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 50 is a real businessman. He's
I
creative.
may have to. I may have to put Pharrell up there. I may have to.
I gotta know what you do.
I may have to. Pharrell does a
We
lot.
talking about mogul
Production-wise,
though.
yes.
We talking about
Mogul. A lot of his stuff is brand partnerships, but it ain't like he in the film. But when you talk about his music, when his ties with Adidas, being a boys club, like
He's talented.
production, it's a whole lot. Like
yeah.
and the reason I put him up there because his stuff is premium. It ain't never like
It is
He
premium.
ain't rap snacks or you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, that's real.
You know, but that's what I mean. He's premium. Everything that
shade towards rap
Pharrell.
snacks,
Yeah,
bro.
no shade. But it's like that's kind of like if I don't know. That's kind of like having a deal with bubblegum or something like.
Yeah.
But his stuff is premium and well thought out. So I would,
that's true.
you know what I mean. He's a word guy when he put his name on stuff, but he goes.
That's right.
I would say Pharrell is in that conversation for sure though. Yeah, man. So you coming back to female rappers? You rapping soon?
You know, I'm gonna leave that. To
You
my
hit me
girl.
recently about. I don't
Well-
want to give up no exclusive, but you know.
No,
I'm interested
we
in
don't want to
this.
do nothing like that. But I'm just saying, Tierra Whack. Whew.
A lot of people sleep on Tierra now.
Tierra is.
I think she may be
nuts.
She may
Like,
be able to be slept on.
If I'm talking about like
Boy, you's a hater.
lyrical, able
You's a
to
huge
ride a
hater,
beat.
bro.
I mean, it's other people that's really dope. Who did you just do the reaction on? What's
Mulatto,
no
Rennie
the-
Rucci,
She more like a little bit my size.
Chica.
Yeah. She
Chica.
is freaking dope as well. Tierra Whack, but then I also freaking
my
love people
Lotto.
like Cardi.
From
I
real
love
Lotto.
Cardi B.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but-
shoot your shot at Lotto, man.
hey, Lotto.
Do your thing.
I ain't shooting my shot, but I'm saying Lotto.
She's single, man.
Hey, but I'm not. So, hey,
But
Lotto.
he used to be all on Meg too, but anyway, shout out to Meg.
Hey, throw me that
You
chapstick.
said Meg. Meg is falling off. I think she ooh, good catch. She throwing. I think Meg, you know what I mean? She's consistent with the same bullshit. You know what I mean? She's only able to bring one thing to it. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to Lotto,
You talking about Meg right now, right?
Megan Thee Stallion. Everything.
So what does Big Lotto bring differently?
She's able to talk more about what she's going through. You gotta listen to the music.
Okay.
Like
No, tell me.
You know what I mean?
Tell
I
me.
think her rap style. I think she's versatile when it comes to
I'm a real
her
ass-
flows. I think she's able to come from
Yeah, I heard that.
a romantic. She's able to give you like a romantic, sexy vibe. Then she's able to give you something. You know what I'm saying? Street.
Aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? Aggressive. And then when we compare her and Meg only can give me that. Body yada 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 yada.
Now you gonna bring up one of Meg's worst songs. Sorry, Meg, because I love Meg, but I don't like that song. I'm sorry.
Give me some more. They all sound the same.
Big old freak.
Big
booty,
big old
freak.
That's another one
I'll
of
make a
those
talk
same
about
ratchet.
that.
It's the same type of
But
shit.
body,
But it's the
makes me
same
feel slow.
shit, bro. It's
Nah,
the
that's
same
I respect that
shit,
critique
bro.
though. That's my main knock. And here's the thing: if you can give me consistent bullshit, keep giving it to me if it works. Don't for real. Like I mean, you gotta look at some of the people. Like Jeezy didn't really stray a lot. Pusha T don't stray a lot, but they can. It's potent every time they give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like
G
they
can do
not.
some real shit though. He got shit that can relate. Bro.
I'm talking about more so his sound though. Like he's not going to jump outside of the box. The one album where he had like Amazing and stuff on that he kind of, but he never strayed from what his strength was. That last album, Good News, that mug wasn't even. I mean, it wasn't sonically well put together. I don't know if the whole Tory situation caught
something
on.
real quick to get out because of his verses.
I don't know who you talking about.
So you said who?
No, I'm talking about Good News by May.
Baby is true.
That shit was trash, bro.
That's the album I'm
that
talking
shit
about.
was trash. My bad. That shit was trash.
That album was like I don't know. They dropped the ball majorly, but everything before that was all in the same lane, but it was consistently good.
And also when it comes to the fact, because we were talking about Tierra Whack, I'm gonna bring.
love her so
I think
much.
Tierra Whack is amazing artistic. I think women of that bracket
to
of
Rhapsody
caliber
as well.
of able to rap and when it comes to creative thinking need to be shine more than Megan Thee Stallion and Lotto's. Due to the fact, what I'm saying is women that are being held at that standard are being only visualized sexually because of what they're talking about. So when we got a Tierra Whack, Rhapsody, and some more of these rappers, why aren't they put to the forefront? So what we're saying and why
I mean,
women
well,
are being
Beyonce
right
did
now.
put Tierra
because what women
on,
are being
My
popular,
Power.
right? Women,
That was
women-
a huge record, by the way.
right? But women are right now being broadcasted. These type of women, the only women that are being broadcasted are the type of women that talk about slutty shit,
Right.
and that's just a
My
fact.
Power was a big record.
Who?
My Power.
Bye.
But I think
Beyonce featuring Tierra Whack.
See, I don't even know that
hold
record.
on, but I don't think that's only something that's exclusive to female MCs.
Bro, our 3, 4, 5 main, they don't just talk, but they talk about street shit and I
It's a
agree.
lot of
What you trying
ugly
to
male
say?
rappers.
Right, but so you may be talking like I don't.
Women are sexualized. The brand for every woman that pops is show your fucking titty and pussy and ass.
Right, so
Not
I think a lot of people would say most rappers that are
See,
pushing
but that
the
was during the
forefront-
time where
Niggas is going out,
I'm
you
sorry,
good.
but that's during the time when people were more intellectual. That's when hip hop was about yourself and what you're going through. Now hip hop is about strip club. It's about street shit, cocaine, and all that bullshit. It's sexualized. It's more about the bullshit instead of understanding the injustices that we are experiencing and things of that nature. So to my point again is T-Rare Whack, Rhapsodies, and more of those type of artists need to be shined on. Why aren't they being shined on? To the fact. And that's a whole nother, I know that's a whole nother segment. But that's my point though. Female MCs are popping. Cause my girl right now can put a pussy song and make it go fucking crazy if she just showed her ass and shaked it. And it's gonna go fucking millions of
I
views.
feel that critique. It's being oversaturated
crazy
for
though,
sure.
bro.
I just don't think that's only exclusive to just female MCs. Like I feel like somebody would have the same gripe with MCs across the board saying it's either about what you saying with female talking about or dudes just talking about street life, money, cars, what they have, materialistic things.
I can't agree.
But I just think the palette is wider on the rap side, on the male side because it's more that's doing it.
Because they talk about
female MCs has never been more popular than right now. You know what I'm saying? So I
But
feel
due
like
to the fact it's okay to be sexualized, it's okay to be lusty. It's okay for people to that's the thing. Like it's okay to pimp a nigga for their money. Like that's what's being broadcasted.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the same
And
thing.
every
now.
woman
I
is doing
disagree
that.
about women being the most popular. It was a big era where you had like Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Eve, Shauna.
I don't think
Remy.
nobody would. I don't think no era right. I don't think no
Nicki
era in the past
came
that
at
was.
the end of that
Not
era.
like now.
Nah, they wasn't eating like how
like
people
now.
eat now.
Like,
I mean,
women
it's
are-
going. I mean,
I follow behind a woman
No,
fast.
Nicki
I follow
was in a
behind
league of her own.
no. I'm saying Nicki. I'm saying there's a plethora. How many people are all eating? They're
Due to the-
feasting right now.
You gotta understand.
We can name
Yeah.
Sweetie, Megan, Cardi, Mulatto.
Ooh.
You still can throw Rhapsody in there.
Rose,
Is it strictly
Ruby
off
Rose,
music?
Rose.
What you mean? That's what we talking
What's the
about.
other girl that dated Red?
Who?
What's her name? Start with a C.
Coy LeRae?
Boom. That's like it's nothing
Courtney
but
Ray, you could throw Danny
women
Lane
are
in
going
this.
crazy. Danny, you know what I'm
City
saying?
Girls. I mean, it's a lot.
What the hell?
They're
saying?
huge. They're
Women
huge.
are going crazy right now, but every single one of them, they gotta show their ass and titties.
Yeah, most of them do.
Man,
Most of them do.
And to be looked at like that and being okay, you know what I'm saying? And that's going somewhere else, but you know what I'm saying? That's affecting so much.
I think Meg could spit if she had her clothes on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say all of them got to,
Yeah.
but it does help
Meg don't have to be
amplify them if they do. Meg can rap. I would
never
give.
said she
Meg can
couldn't
freaking
rap.
spit.
I would salute Meg even if she didn't do
I don't
all
give a fuck
that.
if you rap, your subject matter matters, bruh.
It does, I don't
Change
think
it.
so.
No, I think
don't
her
so.
thing
Change
ain't-
it.
I disagree with that.
But change it. Show me another part of you, other than I gotta shake my ass, bro.
I don't
How
agree.
can
Y'all
your
just
mama?
gotta shake
Your
their
mama died, bro. Can you
All
talk
I
to me
care
about
about
that?
is if the song is good.
That's
At the end of the
bullshit,
day,
bro. I like to
I'm
relate.
cool with it.
I gotta relate.
That goes. I become a fan if I relate. I don't.
That's
have to
what it's
necessarily-
about.
I'm not trying to be a fan of everybody now.
But I'm
I know you
saying,
ain't trying
why
to be fair to
not?
everybody.
Nah, but it's. I feel like I'm not trying to be, but you gonna give me something I can relate to. I feel like what will be more impactful, once again, is what we
The
gonna
other
use our
thing
art
is
for.
though, we artists in ourselves, and we in places where we on the other side of the fence. They're maybe not even targeting us. We're not their target audience. Me and you definitely not making target audience. Hell no, she not thinking about us when she in the booth making records.
Who do y'all think she thinking about?
Women.
She definitely thinking about women that probably look like her, into the
Yeah.
same stuff like her.
Yeah, it's women.
Come from the same type of life. Like
Majority women.
she not thinking about. I don't think
Statistically,
she definitely not.
women spin. Women are
She's
the
not
spinners.
like genderless. Like she's I would say predominantly more women rock with
Women,
her.
fact.
Nicki Minaj, she can touch both at a nice equal level. Cardi,
Missy too.
who?
Missy Elliott.
Oh, Missy for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
Missy.
just naming like people in this era right
Okay.
now that I think that can tackle both male and female
Would
well.
be-
Nicki Minaj has always done that. I would say Cardi B has made.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't buying no Nicki Minaj album, bro.
Hey, Cass was buying Lil' Kim out.
I'm rocking. I
Can't
got
tell
down.
hardcore.
I'm not buying nobody, but I download Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Like I'm paying it
rock
like.
with it.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj is one of the best MCs, male or female. Period.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, but you can't take her flowers from her for sure.
I feel that.
I feel like if she come back and she, don't get in all to the antics and all the back and forth with just people and all that, she can easily take the crown back from any one of these girls that's going right now. Easily. Nobody really can't. It ain't no
If
competition.
the record is good.
No, I think
this
Queen.
era.
I think Queen was actually good.
Queen was a great album.
She just had a whole bunch of sideline stories
on
to
that
take away.
distracted it.
Yeah,
That Queen radio, I think,
that's
was
well.
a big distraction from
Oh,
her
yeah.
actual body of work.
Yeah,
Because Nicki gets busy. If you say Nicki don't get busy, I'm a little concerned about you.
You hate.
yeah.
But I do think Queen radio distracted from what she really is. Nicki gets busy on the mic.
Yeah. I mean, but back to the image thing though, bro. When you talk about so many women that are being pushed to the forefront, but that's a part of good business though. Your image does matter. Like when you're on artist development, if you go on to a label, they're gonna care about your image. Not just if you can only rap. Because it's people on the block or anywhere that if you can just rap, that's not gonna get you to make you a star. You gotta be able to bring money back to that label. So it's hard to push somebody that looks like a chica. Not to take anything away from her. When
I don't think that,
Queen
bro.
Latifah was able
when
to
I
do
go
it
to
back
her-
in the day, and she was a big girl as well.
But we're gonna point to that.
There's exceptionists in everything.
No, it's not, bro. It's
It
about,
is,
it's
but I
about
think
power
it's
and media.
But it's not a reason that
Media makes what's cool. That's just a fact.
They have a strong influence, but
That's
that's not always the case.
Man.
No, they have a strong
100%
influence, but
the
I believe it's certain things or requirements that when you come to the table and you're trying to be an artist and they're trying to make you a star, they're looking at you as product, so you got to bring back money to them.
Are you talking about for just women? Because we
Anybody.
have people like
No,
Baby
anybody.
D, Fat Joe, Big
But it's
Pun,
there's a
Anybody.
bigger.
They were
Anybody.
big dudes,
Man.
not
Because look, bro,
attractive dudes.
If
who
Chica,
grew up.
look, let's take Chica. I don't know if you know her, but let's say Chica. If her talent was just a mid talent and it wasn't undeniable, nobody would look at her. Your
You think
talent.
so?
No. If it was mid, I'm not finna. Her talent has to be what got her in the room specifically because of her image more so. I'm not tackling her image. I'm just saying, image does matter in business when it's about making money. Making money.
Man,
You sign to a label
Sex
and you
sales,
gotta bring.
basically.
Oh, for sure. For sure it does.
Not always. I don't understand. Man, y'all
Every
gotta get out of
single
here.
time.
9 times out
I'm
of
not
10, sex,
agreeing.
it may not.
Every
it's gonna help
single
it.
Are you
time.
talking about for just women, or are you talking about for men too? Because we got some.
Not as easy. Not as
I don't think nobody's
easy.
ugly.
Sex
Not
sales,
as
I believe
easy,
people
but
ugly.
not as easy as women.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like I said, the lamest, the wackest rapper of a woman, if she got a badass face, she looks sexy as a motherfucker with the body, and nigga write her bars for her saying, "Oh, I'ma pop this pussy," it's gonna go crazy.
That's okay. That's a
Gonna go
formula.
crazy. That's
a
the
formula. I'm just trying to emphasize on
easy
image.
to make a woman. make a woman pop. It's
Make sure we're not undermining that image is actually a part of that business. And people have to, once you say you want to be an artist, you're subscribing to what comes with it.
I'm not finna sit here and lie. Keep it real, bro. She knew it worked for her. She knows she's smart. She knows the business.
You talking about Megan?
She know, yeah. Like,
Yeah, but I'm
all
saying for
these
like-
women.
I'm
Shit,
talking about
look,
for the
Kim
people-
knew. What that nigga Biggie tell her? He said, hold on, you gotta make it a little bit more sexier.
Are you talking about of all time? Because I don't understand. I grew up on women that was coming
I understand
out
you're
and
a
doing
woman
their
in
own
age.
stuff.
I'm not trying to
I don't know about this
disrespect.
era.
Okay,
And
well,
that
you gotta
mostly
be
this
specific
era.
because, baby, the people I grew up on was coming out on their own.
But see, when that happened was, and I'm gonna tap into something else that I'm
I mean,
not
they
gonna tap
had
in.
people like Yo-Yo had Ice
Right,
Cube.
but when it was getting more
Still
of a
bleeding.
conscious thing, shit switched for a reason, and that's all I gotta say.
Nah, I feel that.
That's it, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What about them silhouette challenges when we talking about images, y'all? Who y'all favorites, man, y'all?
Ooh, Tiffany Haddish and Connie.
You gonna do one next? I know you got, something going on that you could put a
I
red
can't
light.
do it.
And,
I don't got a silhouette.
you know what I mean? We can get a red light going on in here and get you right. Where we at? Now, we supposed to jump in the Clubhouse, but what y'all think about Clubhouse? I mean, it's the new wave. You think it's the next after takeover? What y'all think?
I think that shit.
Do y'all even like it, first of all?
Yeah, it's solid, man. You can get a lot of freak information, man. And a lot of people just love to talk and hear themselves.
I
And
agree.
they can go anywhere with that. So that's why it's either way. You know what I mean?
Nah, I agree. I think that app exposing more people love to hear themselves talk than people knew before it came out. Yeah. Because there's people rooms on there. Everybody think they an expert at every room, finances, relationship advice,
God,
you name it. But I think that mug is the epitome of what COVID did.
Yes.
Like, you had to find an outlet somehow. You
Niggas
couldn't
can
get
talk,
out.
right.
So we gonna put you in this room where you can talk to anybody at any given moment, anywhere they may be. So I honestly like it, man. I got a few clubs on there. I do rooms on there. I've already made some
Been killing
networks.
it, by the way.
I appreciate it. I already made some networking opportunities with people either doing music or photography or people like when I move out of town that I'm gonna connect with and link with. So I think it's dope, man. I want to see how they actually progress it once, because it's still in beta.
Is
It's
it
only,
public now? Yeah.
Nah, I think it's still
Can I
in
say
beta.
this though? I think once it captures the attention of people like me who have a little bit of ADHD
Oh Lord.
with the talking,
All right.
I think it will be even bigger. I'll just say that.
It just started, y'all. So it's like I think it could possibly be like the face.
It's not on Android yet, right?
Yeah, it's not on Android. I think it don't
that's
come to
just
Android
iPhone.
till
That's
March.
crazy. Oh, till March.
Till March,
That's
and
when
they
it's
already
gonna blow-
going
it's gonna
crazy.
blow up. It's gonna
Yeah, I
blow
think
up.
they already worth like $1 billion.
Already.
It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I think.
Last year they was just worth $100 million.
But
and
they
they
not
soared
public
to $1
is my
billion.
thing though. I wish they was public because I would have been put something on that.
What you mean?
Well,
Public in the stock market.
Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, 21 Savage, they gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
Why you say that?
They've been in it from a long time.
Yeah.
And they're
Using
Joe
It's a
Budden,
lot
actually, the
going
way I found out about it, he kept mentioning it on this podcast. I'm like, what the hell is? I thought it was a
Oh, yeah,
physical
Joe
place. But he was the one that turned me on to it, and I was like, oh, this mother crazy. It makes sense for people like Joe Budden to be on that for sure, though.
he on Discord as well.
Yeah, Discord, you got it.
Discord is huge.
Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, man. I feel like this first episode was test and trial. Lot to learn, but it was fun doing it. Think I did it with some people that offered some value. Yeah.
The damage was controlled, y'all. It was controlled. You hear me? Oh God. Turn up. What's the word of this motherfucker? You hear me?
No,
Straight up.
seriously, dog. We hella proud of you.
Appreciate
For
it.
real.
I'm here anytime
Seriously.
you need me. This was great. A great experience. The energy was perfect. Family. You know what I'm saying? We just came together and it's organic.
Nah, I feel that, man. Definitely, yeah, y'all definitely gonna be on the show for sure. They gonna get familiar with y'all for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully, I want to do this weekly. I'm gonna stick to that commitment, but we gonna roll with the punches as it come. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, let these people know where they can find y'all, what y'all got coming for 2021, and yeah, let them know. It's your floor.
All right, everybody. Again, like I said, my name is Tina Carter from The Tina Carter Show. You can find me on all social media platforms, literally from Twitter to ClubHouse to TikTok to Instagram, all of them at Tina Carter Show. And if you want to go to a website, it's www.carterproductions.com.
Oh yeah! You already know what it is. It's your boy Nick Moss. And what I am is the owner of Open Heart Production because I'm so open-hearted. Also, I'm a financial empowerment coordinator. So if you're looking to improve credit and things of that nature, holla at your boy. I'm also an artist, and I'm just here to support, man. I'm so excited. Follow me at Forever Nick Moss, and that's on all social media platforms. You already know what it is. Oh, yeah!
Oh, God. Yeah, y'all just stepped into the Open Heart Concert Show. Make sure y'all go
Shout
check
out to
him out,
Sal.
man.
Oh, yeah! Oh, God.
Yeah,
God.
man. Hey, like I said, it was a pleasure doing this with y'all. Episode 1, February 6th, this will be dropping, right?
Yes, sir.
This Saturday. Man, we gonna be doing this weekly, man. Y'all hold tight. Follow the page. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment in the comments section. Let us know how we did, man. How we could get better.
This shit bigger than Budden.
We dropping that, and I'm gonna be doing over here.
Every time. This shit bigger than Budden. Oh, God. We want the smoke.
Blowing this.
No, literally, he does his research. For
real.
I'm telling y'all, tune in.
For
like,
real.
comment, subscribe.
Like, comment,
So.
subscribe, man. We gonna get out of here though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That shit was beautiful. What's the word? Let's get it cracking in this motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Cole? Shout out to Cole behind the cam.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Cam
girl.
B.
Cheese.
It's just Am.
And motherfucker.
I said it's just M's, baby.
Cam A. Yeah.
She's like a motherfucking hit.